Hey, how's everybody doing today? Again, this is Reverend Ron coming to you from Wings of Faith Kingdom Ministry of Fairmont, North Carolina. I pray that you're doing well. God is indeed is in the blessing business. I'm not going to hold y'all too long today. I'm just picking up a little bit from last week's video where I came out of Proverbs 29:18, where we was talking about people perish for lack of vision, but happy is he that keeps the word. And we focused on vision because people are just falling by the wayside because lack of it. People not following up through it. And I was asking, do you have a why? Meaning, why would you pursue your vision? Why would you pursue your goals? Why would you pursue your dreams? And then a person had contacted me about that. They said that they had vision and dreams for their life and everything, but for different reasons, they never followed through with them. And then after digging, most people in reality don't follow through with what they really want to do with their life. I've heard it said many people die with their music still in them. But when you dig into it, why is it that people is more comfortable living in somebody else's dream and in somebody else's vision rather than pursuing their own? And really what you come down to more times than not is some type of fear. Some type of basic fear, fear of rejection, fear of failure. Some people have a fear of success. But what I want to touch on is this. Is 2 Timothy 1:7. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For the Lord has not given me a spirit of fear. He's given me a spirit of strength, of power, of love, and a sound mind." In other words, He's given me what I need to go ahead and achieve what He's called me to achieve. All too often, everything, that's what we're missing out on. That we're missing out on our why. Why am I going to go through the pain? Why am I going to go through the struggles? Why am I going to go through the agonies to achieve vision? Many people have these visions. I give you a case in point. There's many people sitting up in the church have a vision of heaven, but yet and still they raise hell on a day-to-day basis. They don't have enough of why to live in such a way to get them into heaven. Yeah, everybody want to go to heaven, but very few people going to live in such a way to make it into heaven. Yeah, it's sad but true, and that is reality. So we have to develop ourselves a why. When I talk to young folks about they want to join the military, I did time in the Marine Corps. What's going to be your why? A lot of folks join the military because they talk about they want the benefits and college and everything. Well, you know what I found out in my 7.5 years in the Marine Corps? When I was in far places or far away from home, on Christmas in foreign lands where my family was home enjoying dinner and all that stuff around each other, sometimes them benefits didn't amount to a hill of beans when I was away from my family. I had to have a big enough why so I could still move on, in the mission and everything while my family is at home and everything. What is your why? When chips are down and everything, what's going to keep you going? That has to be bigger than everything. It has to be bigger than your obstacles. I've heard it say that you're either pulled by your dream or pushed by your circumstances. The dream has to be big enough. The vision has to be big enough to pull you through whatever you're going through. Or you're in a situation where, guess what? You're just sick and tired of being sick and tired. Whatever it is, that has to be your why. Why are you going to go through what you need to go through to accomplish the vision? Or you're going to be like the majority of people in life, live a life of quiet desperation, live a life of being comfortably numb, if you will. It's just, I'm going to do just enough to, not get fired, or just enough to make my paycheck, just enough to get over. People in the church do that. They sit in the pews and, know that they're called to higher ground, but they know in order to go to higher ground, they have to go through something. Like my bishop say, that every level there's another devil. We don't want to deal with the devils at this level, let alone the bigger devils at the next level. But you know, how many of you know that at the next level there's greater reward? See, my why is at the end of the day hearing the words, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant." My why is turning in my cross to get my crown of righteousness. These are my whys. These are the whys that I move forward. For here on earth, my whys is, so if God takes me away before he takes my wife, that when I leave out of here, my wife is left better off. Okay, when I left, okay, you know, my family, leaving an inheritance for my family. These are my whys. Along the line, people of God, you have to come up with your own whys, okay, for doing the things, walking in the steps that God has called you to. Remember 2 Timothy 1:7, he has not given us a spirit of fear. So all the stuff, well, I'm scared to do this, I'm scared to do that. Well, you have to make up your mind. Either you're going to stand on God's word, or you just going to listen to everything else in the committee day and do what the world say. But the Bible said God has not given me a spirit of fear, but that of power, love, and a sound mind. And so when God gave me power, well then, you know, if he be for me, who can be against me? He has given me enough of why. I hope that helps somebody out. Again, this is Reverend Ron from Winds of Faith Kingdom Ministry, Fairmont, North Carolina. If this was a blessing to you, I pray that you like it, you share it, you subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, should I go a little bit deeper? Like a couple of people had asked, by all means, inbox me, put that in the comments. Let me know. I even had somebody who said when I did the video of being a reprobate person, apostate. Someone even commented on that. You know what? Oh, well, fine and dandy. I'll deal with whatever as it comes. As I used to, one of my former pastors said, from the rooter to the tutor. I have no fear of whatever the comments may be. We're going to deal with it as it comes. Anything that you might want to hear me deal with, no problem. Send it our way. It's all going to be based on the Bible. So again, like, share, subscribe to me. Let heaven shine upon you, and may God continue to bless you.